What up? What up? So I'm gonna be trying to cut these names out real quick, and one number to add to these jerseys that you guys see me working on last week. Hopefully, you're having a blessed, productive day, and all is going in your favor. If I'm not looking into the camera, I apologize. How's everybody doing today? What are you working on? How's the weather? Are you that much closer to your goal? Okay, that's the numbers. Let's hit them with the name. It's beautiful outside where I'm at here. It's picture perfect weather. It's like 72, maybe 74-ish. Y'all please hit that thumbs up. Let YouTube know that we are gritting with each other. That we are actually feeding the algorithm. What? No grid lines. So I'm waiting for a few more folks to come on here, then I'll start chatting. But like I just spoke, I'm trying to get these names cut out real quick. Turn it off. All right. What's going on, Dimps? How are you doing? Um, so as of right now, I went and watched these earlier. You guys probably seen it. If you did see my story, and these were the uniforms that I did last week. So I watched them today, and now I'm adhering names. 1 second, the wife is calling. I'm here though, y'all. I'm gonna be here for my hour as normal. Hello. Thank you. Yeah, I just came back to the store after put these names on a few of these jerseys real quick. I'm waiting on. Yeah, it's working now. She texted me earlier and had me do it. How's it going? Did you talk to him? Oh shoot. Dang. Um, are you gonna be working at the hospital tomorrow? Okay. Mm. Right. That's all. That's what I would say. Let them know that. All right. Well, how's everything else going? Mm. Well, how long are you gonna have another break today or no? Mm. Me too. It should. But I got a big meeting tomorrow in Madison, so it's probably gonna be at 4 o'clock. The mayor is gonna be there. The hair beautician is gonna be there. JP is gonna be there, so it's gonna be huge. just want to talk about the plans for the building. But, babe, I'm on live. I love you. I'm about to knock these shirts out real quick. And if you do just get a second, just call me. Babe. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Well, how do I get a hold of you? Just call you? All right. I love you. Bye. Sorry about that, y'all. Yo, it's beautiful outside, like I said. What is everybody getting into? Pardon my phone call. That's the wifey. Got to pick it up whenever the wife calls. What's going on, Taryn? How are you doing today? Barb LaFon put out the. She showed me a design that she did with the vinyl that I sent her, and let me tell y'all, it's fuego. It's straight fire. So I haven't got I got the videos all together. I just have to put them together, and I got a submission, and it's nice. When I say it's nice, it's nice. She came through. So how was the weather? What are you guys working on today? And I do have some updates. Duplicate. Knockout. And guards. So if you guys are wondering what it is that I'm doing, I'm actually adding names to the back of the jerseys. I actually took them to the washer and I washed them for them after their last game. Today they have another game, and he should be here any second to pick these jerseys up. But a couple people paid to have their names put on the back of the jerseys. So that's what I'm currently doing. I'm trying to get their names on the back of these jerseys real quick. It's only going to be about 4 of them. And I want to check in on the T-Gang, see how y'all doing. Y'all, I know I look rough too. Your boy just been gritting and gritting and gritting, and then gritting a little bit more. You know how it goes sometimes. So before I get into it, read all the comments. Listen, super chat, super thanks helps major. When I say majorly, it helps to help the channel grow, help me with the improvements that I'm getting ready to do. And all the information and knowledge that I share. You guys know a lot of times if there's something that needs to be explained, I will definitely explain it for you. So if you feel like any part of this content, please hit the super thanks button. I greatly appreciate it. Or the super chat button. All contributions will go to the new storefront that I am working on right now as we are speaking. So shout out to Demps Designs. Appreciate you being in here. Taryn, appreciate you being in here. Educated Natural, what's going on? I'm about to read the comments. Dainty Doer, what's going on with you? How have you been? Y'all, is the weather nice where y'all at? Because it's a nice 72, 73 outside. It's so comfortable. It's like barbecue, picnic chair type weather going on outside. Taryn, hey Mike. Demps, hey Mike. Demps Designs. Hey Taryn, okay. Educated Natural, oh how sweet. I was like, that better be wifey. Oh, you know it is. You know, anytime I step away and then I talk, oh, it's always wifey. Educated Natural about to jump through the screen on me. So my wife actually, she's I don't be knowing the technical terms. So I'm gonna say she's a facility supervisor at a group, or not a group home, a nursing home. So like she's the one that administers the medicine and stuff. I don't know the technical terms. Y'all don't come from my throat. She's told me several times, but I always forget. And then she works at the hospital here. six wing, E6. And she like she checks patients out and all types of stuff like that. Administer whatever type of medicine they may need. Okay. Hey y'all. It's storming bad there? Dang. So the day before yesterday we had a horrible storm. Hail and it looked like tornado was coming, but it was just bad. And when I say it hailed, it were some big pieces of hail. It wasn't little. They weren't small. Them things was like clink it, clink it. I'm like, oh my gosh. Do we got insurance for this, babe? We're gonna have to we're gonna have to pay for these dents you just got in your car. But yeah. So I relate with you with the storm thing and how it that's horrible. And then I don't know how y'all weather is out there. It seems like when it storms, sometime it get hotter outside. It be more humid outside. You be like, oh my gosh, it rained. It should be cool. But now that humidity up there, it's definitely hot. So once again, y'all, I apologize for not looking dead into the screen. It's just, I know this guy's about to waltz through this door any second here and be like, oh my God, are you done? And we'll be like, almost. Take a seat, my friend. All right. Let it be wifey, educate natural, it's storming bad here. Taryn, hey Kim, the dainty doer, hey, my crafty family. Got some storms heading my way, second person with storms. Well, after the storm and the rain comes the sunshine. For sure. Did y'all have some hot days leading up to this storm? Like it was yesterday 1,000 degrees and then today, oh my gosh, it's gonna storm? Or is it just, it popped out of nowhere? I know whenever we have ours, it'd be sunny in the morning, then all of a sudden things start looking dark, and then I'd be like, is there gonna be a wow? Hear the lightning, and then I'm like, okay, yeah, it's gonna be a storm today. All right, here we are. Let's turn this over. Dang, that's a big piece. And send. All right. Hey, Veronica. I don't see Veronica. Hey, PM St. Louis. How are you doing today? Yes, these storms are no joke. This is Kim. The humidity does follow them here as well. Yeah, it'd be super hot. Beth _ faithful _ heart. How are you doing today? It's my first time seeing your name. I make all types of how-to videos. I do store tours. Anything that you need to know over Silhouette Cameo pretty much. Also got some heat press reviews on here. So browse around. If you have any questions, you can ask them at any time. Group, please welcome Beth _ faithful _ heart to the chat. Late night crafting with Stacy. How are you doing? I was on your channel the other night, just perusing and browsing, looking and seeing what you had going on. Are you a graphic designer, Stacy? The Dainty Doer, a big hug at Dimps Design. You are wonderful. Yes, Dimps Design. I believe I heard about Dimps Design through either Eve or the Best Uni. Went onto her channel. I was like, okay, she in here crafting, she's teaching, and she has a positive attitude, forthgoing, appreciated it, subscribed immediately, been following ever since. And I believe I was following her before she started her YouTube channel. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I was there before you started your YouTube channel, but I think I was there. Not a graphic designer, late nights. Well, you got it. If you ain't one, you definitely got it. You can go ahead and start taking business requests, ma'am. It's my first time catching you live. Well, I greatly appreciate you tapping on in with me. So I try to come on as much as often to give the updates of what's going on with the Squad Creators Podcast, what's going on with my situation as far as store locations goes, and the overall industry news. I do it in a live way. Some people like to do a recorded segment and then just drop it on people. I like to talk to people and get their response right then and there. It gives me validity, if that makes any sense. So often, a lot of times I go with you guys live and then I'll go shoot a video, or I'll shoot a video and then go live. In the case today, I'm going live before I shoot my videos. And if you guys would like to know about it, remember I told you a while ago, I think this is probably about 2 or 3 months ago, I got a screen printing for $5 in a box. That's the video I'm working on today. And I can give you a little sneak peek if you would like. So, closer to Christmas this was, I do believe. I went to Five and Below. If you don't know what Five and Below is, it's like a store that has everything for $5. And they had some stuff in there, and it said basically screen printing in a box. And I'm like, what? Screen printing? Now, it's right up my alley. Let me see what's going on with it. So I picked up the box, and this is the box right here. Got it for $5 from Five and Below. So there's an actual mesh screen in here, which I may not be using because I think I'm gonna be finger painting, to be real with y'all. And they give you all of these plastic cutouts. There's more than just 4. There's probably like a good 10 of them, which are very generic, which is to be expected, you know, coming from the Five and Below. But here's the mesh screen right here. The actual mesh to go into the screen. And here is some of their cutouts, which says MTV, all of these things on the box. And I'm not going to do that because, 1, I'm making a YouTube video. 2, I don't want MTV to be like, oh my gosh, he's about to make $10 million off of our name. Let's sue him. I'm not doing that. So I made my own stencils, and I used some of that Metamark. I cut the grizzly bear out, and I'm going to do a few different colors. But it's going to be with my fingers. It's not going to be with the little push squeegee they gave me. This is what they gave me as a squeegee for that. And I'm going to make a video, a how-to tutorial. They also gave me the inks. Actually, it's 3 different inks, but you can mix and match, you know, make your own. One is this yellow right here. This very pretty blue. I love the way this blue looks. And this like hot magenta Pepto-Bismol expired color. Yeah, that's what Pepto-Bismol look like after it's expired. Playing with y'all. But I can mix these and probably come up with an awesome color combination. And I'm going to make a video on that. If you don't have a Five and Below in your neighborhood, I think you can, I believe they're online and they ship worldwide. Because I talked to somebody that didn't have a Five and Below. And I'm trying to see if there's any links on here to where you guys can possibly go pick it up. No, there isn't. But yeah, I just happened to walk in there and we were looking at things. Actually, my wife drug me in there. I ain't gonna even hold you. My wife was like, let's go in here. I was like, no. She's like, yes. So we went in there. And to my surprise, that was like the first thing I seen. That was deep. All right, well. Let's see if this works. But yo, did y'all catch that first episode yesterday on TSH Network? Our first episode, it aired on Stan Banks' channel. And I must say, I'm pleased. I'm pleased with the outcome. It's looking way better than I thought. I feel like we're headed in the right direction, aka going to Revolt or CBS or ABC. And I firmly believe this is what the industry needs. Like I've said yesterday and I've stated before on these lives, there are definitely t-shirt podcasts out there. Not to knock anyone that's doing it. But there's not a t-shirt podcast like the Squad. So, we work very hard to do this and bring you guys the gems that you need. Barb, how are you doing? I was just telling everybody about the lovely creations. I didn't fully disclose I'm going to make a video, like as I promised. But she did a work of art, a wonderful masterpiece. But the overall look of the Squad Creators podcast and how it's going, the direction that it's going, I am loving it. And hopefully you guys find value in it as well. We won't be airing twice a week like we originally used to do. So our new times will be Wednesdays. The episodes will drop Wednesday mornings, I believe around 9 a.m., 10 a.m. Eastern time. And I believe that's what? Probably. Okay, so not 10. So I'll say 10, 11 Eastern time, probably 7 or 8 Pacific time. And they will be airing. You guys can get on there, check them out. We had a pretty good turnout yesterday. And I'm just excited. When I say I'm excited, I am super excited and pumped the way things are going. Let me come on down. PM St. Louis is working on marketing. Hey, crucial. Marketing is the key. It's the strategy. Dims Design says, hey, Dainty Doer. Educated Natural. Hello, Stacy. Not a graphic designer. Yes. I'm telling you, Stacy, you got it. You definitely got it. Dims Design, appreciate your support. Mike, I appreciate your support as well. All of you guys, really. Without you, wouldn't be no me. And who would have knew? You know, I'd be on camera talking to folks. Or I should say, talking to my T-Gang family that come and visit me whenever I go live. It's really relaxing. It's an honor, and I'm glad you guys come and rock with me when you do come and rock with me. After all, I don't feel so crazy. I know in the beginning I was feeling a little bit crazy because we got camera here, camera there, camera all throughout the building. So I'm rewinding it. And it's just like I'm having a glorified conversation with myself. Even though I am talking to physical people, you gotta think it's silent in the store. It's silent in the store. And the camera can't, you know, there's no voices back, no nothing back. Other than people typing or sending emojis and everything. Hello, Connie Hart. How are you today? So, the Squad Creatives podcast, the industry standard, dropped yesterday. Did anybody get a chance to catch it? And if so, what did you take away from it? I feel like the industry is exactly as Stan had put it. It's somewhere in between, I don't know all the way quite sure, and we're not promoting this certain side of people, and we're only looking at this type of people, which you can't go like that. Not at all. I'll put a case in point. For the longest, people have been asking Supercolor to drop their minimums. For the longest. Now, we would say Supercolor is the industry, and we would be the consumer. If we as a consumer are saying, you probably could sell a lot more if you would do gang sheets and drop your minimum, and then that company then listens, that's definitely a company I'm willing to stand behind because they actually are here to help us make it, literally. Their slogan, Supercolor helps you make it. Well, obviously, if you're listening to the feedback from the customers, such as me, everyday home crafters, or everyday people that's working with any type of apparel that needs to be stamped. Then when they came with the gang sheet, that was off of everybody asking them to do gang sheets. So they actually listened. Now, I don't want to throw any names out there just randomly because it's just wrong, but I'll say any other company, they wouldn't have listened to us. Not at all. Hello? At the store? You bringing some crappie? see you in a second. I'm in here. Mhm. The regular companies, they're not going to listen. Not to bash Caesar. Caesar's a great product. I have nothing wrong with Caesar. I don't speak ill on Caesar. Are they Mike Thompson's favorite vinyl company? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Do you think that Caesar appeals to crafters? At home crafters? I think they're coming around and they're starting to now. But as far as like in the beginning, no. One, not everyone can even get a distribution license with Caesar, which is cool because you can control the market, but at the same time, the market standard is not the ones that's buying your Caesar vinyl from Michaels and Joann's and all these other places, which I'm pretty sure you've heard this time and time and time again. If you go buy some Caesar from any of these stores, more than likely it's going to cost you the same as buying vinyl offline and getting a way better deal. So you can either go buy that, what is it, 12 by 36 at Michaels or Joann's for $18 to $22. Or you can go somewhere like Econo, spend $8 for a yard, that's 3 foot in 1 yard, turn around and get, I don't know what, 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 or 5 yards. It just doesn't make sense. So 8 times 4 is 32, but 8 times 2 is 16. Think about the math, the profit margin. Think about, you know, where Caesar was appealing to. And once again, I'm not bashing Caesar. I like Caesar just like everybody else likes Caesar. I started with Caesar myself. It was just after time with working with different vinyls and finding which one worked best for me, I come to love Econo Transfers. Connie, you in here cussing me out. I see you done retracted a message. So how do you guys feel about, if you did catch the episode, the overall look? Even as far as the questioning goes, what are some of the things, if you watched it, and if you haven't, go check out the industry standard. It was our first episode, Squad Creators Podcast, me and Seek and myself, and I feel like it's more polished content. I feel like it's overall more professional looking. What else can I say? It just is what we needed, which was a facelift. I hate this. The iPhone is so weird, y'all, with these messages. They pop up and then they just fade away, just disappear. Then I'm touching all up on here, so I probably look real crazy. Hi, Dainty Doer, hi. No, we love you. I appreciate that, Connie. We love you too. One family here. Terrence Sistrunk, Caesar is expensive at Joann's and Michael's. You could say that again, and even at Hobby Lobby. You know why? Because Caesar puts their price on it, and then the person that's selling puts their price on it, and then Uncle Sam has his awesome price on it. So Caesar's gonna sell their products for $10. You best believe Michael, Joann's, Hobby Lobby gonna add $3 or $4 to it, and then about the time that's done and said, you got 6.75 here in Ohio. I'm not sure what y'all sales tax is, but it's 6.75 here. So then you got to add your additional $3 on top of it. That 1 yard or that, what, 1 foot, 1.5 foot that you going to get, it's going to run you something ridiculous. But that's neither here nor there, and it's just like a business rant. I'm just saying and stating. I don't think I could ever just go into a store and just buy vinyl like that. Now, I have Vinyl Supply Unlimited in my area, okay? Which is a Caesar authorized dealer. And he don't even sell his Caesar at the price that Michaels and Joann sells theirs. You know why? Because he's figured out a market. He figured out the way. If people can only go to Michaels or Joann's and they got to pay $20 for a half of a yard, they're not going to want to come back, and they're not, more than likely, they're not going to want to take any more jobs because the materials is expensive, unless you're just gung-ho or you have money to waste. What he did is he came into the market. He offers all types of patterns, flavors, colors, and substrates. and it's at a reasonable price. If I can go to Vinyl Supply Unlimited and pick up my Caesar vinyl, hey, we in there. But if I have a rush job and I got to get white right now and I have to go to Joann's, you mean to tell me I'm going to get my head cracked? Because I got 50 shirts and this is only 1.5 yards of vinyl. And this is only going to last maybe 2 shirts depending on how I cut this. It's a no-brainer. I scream Econo Transfer so much, y'all, because I believe in that product. My big old self, my fat self will stand on that product. I stand on Econo Transfer's vinyl. You know why? In 2019, I was trying every vinyl out there known to man. From the cheap stuff from Amazon to the frog stuff to any and every vinyl you can possibly think of. I have tried it. The Arky. I've tried the vinyl where you get 150 yards for $2. I've tried all of it. And during my due diligence stage and finding and figuring out which was what, some of that stuff didn't adhere properly. Some of it didn't stick. Some of it was found in the bottom of the washer. Some of it just cracked and peeled and looked crazy. But when it came down to it, I rocked with Econo and I had wash. No change. I'm like, okay, so we running with the big dogs. Let's wash this Caesar shirt and this Econo shirt at the same time and see what happens. Wash. My Caesar letters started peeling off. I'm on about 40, 45 washes now with these 2 shirts. So then was when I made my final decision. I'm gonna be rocking with Econo. That's why you hear me say Econo. Wheeze like butter. That's why every time you turn around, you say, dang, Mike say Econo a lot. Mike say Econo a lot. I can stand on their product. I can go press this on the back of a jersey, have him go wear it, go take it to the washers or the dry cleaners, take it out, and still have it looking this crispy on the back of a shirt. Marcellus, wait, what is going on with you, girl? I ain't seen you since I was 18. You know I'm 40 now. It's been some years. Appreciate you stopping through. Whoo, hold on now. Somebody said 7.5. 25 Taryn. Hold on. That caught my eye. 7.5%. $25 for even just a plain color. I'm going to have to Econo. Yeah, you got to. You're going to get your money's worth going with Econo too as well. You know you get the membership. That's 20% off. That means every yard that you buy now is $6. You know what I'm saying? So you do the math. Not only that, their full rolls is 27.5 yards. 27.5 yards for $110. For 110 plus shipping. So you gotta figure out your shipping cost. So if it's 110 for me, my shipping cost is gonna be like what, $12 if it's UPS or if it's FedEx. It may be $12 to $15 depending on what time it is that I'm getting it, where I'm getting it, and when I'm getting it. But $130 total out the door for 27.5 yards, and we ain't talking about 12 by 12s neither. We talking about, y'all see how big these rolls is? Listen, the average Caesar roll is gonna be 12 inches tall, all right? Listen to me, 12. You're gonna get about right in there, down. That's what you're gonna pay for. It's gonna be the same price as what you could have paid for to get you 20 yards. 20 by 27 yards, a full roll. That's gonna last, I would say, twice the amount of time. So a lot of times you guys be like, Mike, you're wasting vinyl, you're wasting vinyl. No, I'll recycle it if I can, but if not, I got people that I know that need vinyl. So yeah, I might cut this big piece like I just did. You guys just watch me cut out the names. This isn't it, oh, here it is. So you guys watch me cut out the names. I didn't already cut out the carrier sheet and everything because I'm getting ready to stamp. This is what I have left over. This is just extra. So in profit wise, this is profit. To me, this is about a good, I can still get a name out of here. I can get a picture out of here. Just a good 20 cents of vinyl to me. All right. And look what I can do with all of this extra, as opposed to a 12 by 12 where you get your one cut out and it may have a slither left. That's why when I was passing out the boxes of vinyl, I made sure that I got every piece that was like at least this big, unless it was this plain color. Now the patterns, I had to give you guys what I had because that's what I had at the time. But even from yesterday, okay, so this is from when I was doing our agents. I cut it out like 50 times on one sheet. That one sheet may have been 12 by 20 feet or 12 by 20 inches. My bad. And every time I'm getting a sheet left like this, guys, it's a no-brainer. So originally my question was, if you did watch the podcast yesterday, the industry standard on Stan Banks channel, could you guys please tell me some of your thoughts, like as far as the look goes, how you felt about it? That's 43. Give me 1 second, because I know he getting ready to pop up. I want to put his name on the back of his jersey at least, so you can see it. Where you pick it up? 8, 9, 43. All right, so we have 2, 24, 10, 11, 18, 23, 12, 42. Lamar, your jersey is not in here. Oh boy, this man. Okay, I haven't listened to the podcast, but will. Yes, please check it out. The overall look and everything has been revamped. And we're trying to take it up from here. What's going on, iDudes? How are you doing today? iDudes Custom says, I'm over here testing out the tension on my embroidery machine, trying to find the right settings. It's pretty hot outside over here in the 757. Yes, sir. We actually had an awesome interview with iDudes Customs. Can't wait for you guys to see it. Yes, lovely Blueprint. Thank you for tapping in. Econo. I stand by Econo. Now, once again, there's no knock towards Caesar. Lord willing, I'll be meeting Caesar here pretty soon. And I just want to tell him, like, look, why your stuff $29.50 for half a yard at Michael's and Joann's and all these places? Caesar didn't just come along in the 2000s, in the 2000s, like Juvenile said. They didn't just come along. Caesar has been number one. I give them that. You know why they number one? Their marketing strategy, their no game is very strong, because they ain't letting everybody sell Caesar out their store. And, you know, just the way that they market themselves, pretty much it's all about marketing. But they market to bigger companies. If you want somebody that's getting out the mud, that's just brand new, but has a great product, and it's actually where we are at, Econo. Now, I'm not going to say anything else about Econo. I already got accused of being what they call me, a mascot out here for certain things. But it is what it is. I can't help it. If it's something that helps the people and is affordable to the people, I'm for the people. I'm going to speak on behalf of the people, and then I'm going to regurgitate all the information to the people. You know why? Because that's what we need to be doing as a crafting, creating family. We need to be helping one another out, not gouging each other's eyeballs out. That's why when I see somebody with a brand, especially in the squad, and if you're doing your thing and it's consistent in the squad, I try to make sure I cop something from you personally. You know why? Oh, yeah, Marcella. I got 5 on it. I forgot that I had this on. I'm in here running my mouth. And yes, I done wore this shirt to death. Y'all damn right. Excuse my language. But I just love this shirt. I literally love the shirt. What up, Sam Day, man? Where you been at? You and Marcella, y'all done came out of nowhere. I ain't seen Marcella since I was 18, before I had my facial hair. And Sam, I don't think I seen you before my hair fell out up top. That's why I gotta wear hats. So a lot of these stores too, they'll tell you, spend $25 on this half a yard, you get the next one half off. That's gimmick. You gonna give it to me half off at the original price I should have been paying it for. So it ain't gonna be $25 now. It's gonna be $20 because it's half off. You know what I'm saying? It's a good percentage off because you already bought one row. Come on. So basically the industry standard and what's going on in the industry, everybody knows. Everyone knows. Direct to film, direct to garment is taking over the industry. Or not taking over it, but taking it by storm. So a lot of folks are prone to jumping onto this DTF craze. Look, I'm going to keep it a band with y'all like I've been keeping it a band with y'all. Your boy Mike, I don't have no plans in messing with DTF at all. I've been saying this before and after, and when I was told to hop in the curve and get the machine and start print transfer, everybody, Mike, you need to do it. You got to do. If you don't do this, you're going to miss the wave. I missed the sublimation wave, but somehow I'm still sublimating. People still coming to Mike for sublimation stuff. Matter of fact, in my new location, you will see mostly sublimation. That's what I'm going to be getting into. But as far as direct to film, like just to name a few, man, I don't see myself getting no machine and converting it. That's just me. I'm already running 1,000 places at once. If I forget to cut off this $4,000 or $5,000 machine, and I come back to I gotta buy new print heads, or I gotta figure out why it ain't printing because I didn't let it clog up and I ain't put the little saline solution through the machine to revive it while I was gone. All of that, it ain't for me. But there are people out here that are doing tremendous things with DTF. And that goes to say, check out Matt, the Goon McCray. Every day, I'm looking at the squad, just man, dang, you did that. Ooh, that's hard. Look at them colors. They popping. I'm going to get some of it. Okay. That's the person I'm going to go to for my direct-to-film transfers. He's already been in it. He invested time into it, and that's what he wants to do. And they look fuego. And I haven't heard any complaints yet. All I've heard is all praise, which means he's dialed in. He dialed in what it was for direct-to-film. I can't promise y'all that I'm going to do that. That's why I don't rock with direct-to-film. Because if it's anything past 50 and vinyl, I already told you, I do up to 50 all day. On weeding vinyl, cutting it out and stamping it, I do it all day. No problem, no sweat. But if now we get into the 150 to the 300, so weeding is going to be a bit of a task, I'm going to hit up Super Color. But I really don't want to hit up Super Color for a one-color transfer. So then, I have my options. Hey, Mac. Hey, bro, I need 150 of the Thompson Family Reunion, all white. How long it's gonna take you, bro? Okay. Yeah, it's direct. Okay, that's cool. Is it a cold or a hot peel? Okay, yep. That's how I'm gonna use direct-to-film. But is Mike calling direct-to-film people and being like, I want 50 of your transfers, I want 50 of your transfers, I want 50 of your transfers, bring them all to my store and then repackage them and sell them? No, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that because, one, I'm not the originator of the dang transfer. I almost cuss. And two, I don't want that extra headache. If your DTF don't hold up in my wash test and it crumbles and it falls apart, I'm going to tell you. I'm not going to tell you in a smart-ass way, but I'm going to be like, yo, bruh, you know, Mac, no shot, but I'm going to just use you in this scenario, bro. If you on here, if you do watch this later. Mac, bro, I just got these DTF transfers, man, and the shit that cracked. My fault for cussing, too. The stuff that cracked on me, and it's not adhering to the shirt properly, man. What's going on? He's either going to go and check his formula, see what's going on, or he's going to be like, well, I can't help that. A person that tells you that they can't help that, they wasn't there to help you in the beginning. But a person that says, oh, I'm going to check that out, see what I'm doing. Maybe it was a messed up. I don't know if there's different paints or whatever it is that makes up the formula for direct-to-film. But I have 100% faith in Mac the Goon McCray. He is going to get it right, and he's going to send it to me. So that's where I'm at with direct-to-film. So the last trade show I went to, or the ISS show, was completely consumed with direct-to-garment, direct-to-film, direct-to-garment powders, inks, and and rolls and all types of stuff like that. It was cool. I'm glad that I got to see that, but I'm a vinyl guy. Where's all the vinyl stuff? Even at least show me some more machines. You know what I'm saying? That can make the job easier. I'm coming back hard. That's Sam Day 44. Okay, I do customs. I'm multitasking right now, printing up some shirts for my kids on a DTG printer and testing thread. Tension on my embroidery machine. Man, I'm gonna have to get with you on the full chest grizzly. My hoodies never came that I was supposed to get. My t-shirts never came that I was supposed to get. I'm not gonna say the name, but I just never got them. So we're gonna see what's up with that. But I'm looking to get the grizzly across the chest. And then late last night, well actually 6 o'clock this morning is when I went to bed because I couldn't fall asleep. I did this design with my grizzly bear and like these slots. So I'm trying to find somebody that may be able to embroider that. Now I do know that you can only embroider up to a certain size, like the little small intricate detail pieces you may not be able to do. But for sure, the direct to garment or the direct to film, it should be able to knock that out. Vivian Crosby, how are you doing today? Greatly appreciate you coming in and tapping in. Sean Clark's first time seeing your name. How are you doing? Mike, what DTF printer was your personal favorite? Sean Clark, I have had no DTF printer whatsoever. I've only had transfers from a handful of people. And out of a handful of people, some held, some didn't held. I'm not going to put their names out there because it was a learning curve at the time. I actually seen the curve for direct to film coming and people were telling me to hop on board. However, I just couldn't do it. It wasn't for me. Not everything's for me. And that's another tip to y'all, to everybody out there. The newest, latest thing is just that. The newest, latest thing. If it's something that you can handle and grasp and have up underneath your belt and you are confident in taking it, then go ahead and take it. But if it ain't for you, learn to know that it's just not for you. I learned very early on when I seen them taking print heads out. I seen them cleaning the inside of the machine, using tweezers to take out little pins and stuff from out of these machines. That's when I learned that ain't for me. I'm not going to do that. That will take me back to my rectifying days or when I was building rectifiers for Disney World. I'm not trying to do that much work to convert nothing. I already converted to 7720. Thank God Bessie has held up this long, but I won't be converting nothing else. The next machines that I get for whatever I use them for, it will be the machine that actually is made to do just that. I'm not converting anything else. DJ Robert Willer. It's my first time seeing you, brother. Appreciate you coming on in. And Sean Clark, if y'all haven't, I do all types of lives. I do tutorials. I go to stores as an undercover person, ask them types of questions, see if they know what they're talking about. I go to the Impression Expo. I do how-to videos, anything associated with the custom apparel or creative world. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that thumbs up to let YouTube know that we are gritting with each other. And right now, I'm just, giving my opinion, Mike's opinion on some of the industry things that's going on. And this conversation came about because our new Squad Creators podcast episode dropped yesterday, the industry standard, on T-Shirt Side Hustle's channel. So if you guys haven't, please check that out. Let me know how you feel about it and what's going on. Some things that we can make better, some questions that may need to be asked, or some people that you might want to see in the future. Barb says, Mike, are you getting embroidery multi-needle machine? Shh. I've been drooling over it too long, Barb. You already know. You know my feelings on the inside. Ever since you said that to me at the ISS show, because Barb was there with me in California. Not physically, but literally on the camera, she was there when I was stuck on this row of machines because it was all but it was just so beautiful. Even the noise was beautiful. It was like music to my ears. So, in a new spot, there is definitely embroidery machines, okay? And that's all I can say. I can't say no more, all right? And I ain't talking about single head. I'm talking about what I was drooling about, all right? um, so let me update you guys on that. So tomorrow I have a big meeting with the city and everybody out in Massillon, which is probably 45 minutes away from this shop. I will be out there uh, speaking with some of the people that's going into this building, and I can't wait, y'all. I've already showed the first store tour, which is kind of just bare. They had took everything down to the studs in the building. I don't think you guys have seen when they removed the floor out. But in this building, I'm going to have the bottom, the basement floor, and that name is going to be the Underground Hype by Mike T's, where I create one-of-a-kind customs, spirit wear, and all types of things. As far as Grizzly, Grizzly is about to get a facelift as well, because in this same building, at the very top floor or in the middle floor, is a master screen printer that has automated presses, manual presses, some DTG, and what else he has? He has embroidery. And then somewhere in this building is going to be a beautician, a nail tech, eyelash tech, and then some other things going on. So think of a mini mall, but just in a 9-foot or in a 9-story building. So every floor is dedicated to something. Every floor is in cahoots with the next floor. Like, okay, you're getting your shirts made. You might want to head upstairs, go see what they're doing. You know, anybody need their hair done. Or you can go to the spirit section on such and such floor, you know, just like that. Like almost like a, what do you call it? A megaplex or a mini mall. Not completely Lovely 31 blueprint. We are all family though, so it's half and half, all right? Half of us is black, the other half is white. And I believe there's Asians. But we don't see color, you know? That's my family up there. We won't go up there, but my part, what I'm doing down in the basement, is an add too. So this is not my own standalone building, and this is not all my own standalone stuff. So it'll be a learning curve for me, and I will be learning and moving and grooving. Sean Clark, I'm good. Thanks, brother, for your answer. Yes. DJ Robert Willard says, preach. Yay. I'm just saying, you know what I know. Erector said, okay. No, too much work for me. Are you talking about that DTG? It is a lot of work. Taryn. Okay, nothing wrong with that. Yes. It's not. It's like we are our brothers and sisters anyway. We all click. We all have our own businesses going on. We all been thriving. We all grew during the pandemic. That's the one common thing between me and everybody else that's going in this building. We all started before the pandemic, and then we persevered in the pandemic, and we grew in the pandemic, and now we coming together after the pandemic or the endemic, so they say. And we're gonna try to make this one big, thriving thing in the Stark County area. Ginger Snap Decal, what's going on? How are you doing? Which store will you be at more? Do you have someone that's going to run the others? So, another little tidbit I did not tell you guys. I have 6 employees. But how I'm operating, how I'm going to use them, and which way will it be used, I cannot fully disclose right now. As this is all unfolding in between, you know, as you guys are getting it, it's unfolding just like that. This store that I'm at right now will be a store that already houses a lot of my customs. I'll probably have a press here, and I'll probably be here minimally, to be honest with you. The other store has a YouTube studio being built in my space, a podcasting space, and a shop space to actually create. So more of my videos will be coming from there, as it will have a facelift. It'll look brand new. And that's basically where I want to shoot the majority of my content. DJ Rob Willard. I am in Ohio area. Canton, Ohio to be specific. My other store is in Massillon, Ohio. So it's one city over. And the person that's going to run it here is just going to be like an hourly person that doesn't really do anything other than just sell merchandise and here hands on here to help them or watch my space or collect deposits or whatever it is that's going on. I checked it out. I enjoyed the conversation. Appreciate you, Marlon Dews. I appreciate you. Is there anything that we could have added to that conversation? And what did you take away from the conversation, Marlon? I guess I can cut a 45, but I did not see no. Watch, as soon as I cut this, he gonna pull right on up. Sorry I stopped chatting, y'all. I'm lining this piece up to be cut real quick. This piece of vinyl, actually. All right. Lovely 31 Blueprint. Have you met Donna from the Black Ink crew from NY? I have not. That'll be interesting, but I have not. Hey, I enjoy your laser alignment vid. Just wondering, is it difficult to line up? Essentially, the way that I had it on this shelf, I actually have it right over here, just chilling out due to the room. So there it go up there. As you can see, I had it on this right here. And if you could see, my press is right here. The heat press is right here. And I had the alignment system right here. There was no way that I could use that laser alignment system on this platen and get the correct measurements. A lot of folks, they put it right here and have it angled down. As you can see, this right here and this right here is necessary because it's holding this and this. And if you know anything about the Walla press, it jumps whenever it closes. So, no, that wouldn't have been a good idea. But in my new store, where I'm going to be at, I have a dedicated section for where a heat press will sit. And that will actually be right beside it. So it'll be lined up right. But it's very easy to use. And if you are looking for something to help you get your alignment on your shirts, there you go. I haven't done a full video on how to use it though, because I just didn't have it set up right. And I don't want to give anybody misinformation. I don't want them out there doing it wrong. That's why a lot of times in my videos, you hear me say I make the mistake so you don't have to. But I want to make sure that the mistake I'm making is something that can actually be fixed. If you kind of get where I'm going with that. And I do not like telling people stuff that I don't know. So I'm pretty sure Heat Transfer Warehouse wants a lot more on that. However, I cannot provide that at this time until I get into that new spot. Even in the little short that I did, I showed you guys it just wasn't right. But the lasers is definitely right on there. And if you are looking for something, like I said, to help you with your alignment systems, definitely check that out. There's all types of rulers and stuff like that out there that'll help you guys. 1 second, y'all. I'll mute the mic. All right, y'all, I'm back. Can you hear me? Testing, check, 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 check. Where are you located? I checked out and enjoyed the conversation. I'm sorry I'm going right back through it. Lovely 31 Blueprint. Have you met Donna from... Okay, I read all of that. Oh, yeah, the laser alignment system. I haven't properly got one out there, but it will be one soon, I promise you, man. Sean Clark, appreciate you checking my videos out. That means the world to me. And, you know, I do this to inform y'all. And I actually started doing it just to teach folks, to help folks, you know. Not everybody's going to be an athlete. Not everybody's going to be a basketball player, doctor, nurse, firefighter, policeman. All the A-list jobs that we are told as we're getting out of high school you need to go ahead and sign up for. Some of us people thrive off of trades. And that's how I've really literally made my living in life, is off of trades and perfecting my trades. And then, you know, at any given time, I can walk away from T-shirts and go back to drywalling. I went to school and I got my certificate as a master drywaller. So I don't have to do T-shirts. But in the same sense, I don't have to do drywall either. I don't have to finish drywall. I don't have to paint. I don't have to do no construction. You know why? Because I got myself into T-shirts. If I don't want to do drywall or T-shirts, I can go cut hair. I'm not classically trained in cutting hair, but that's what I had did for years in and years out. So I know how to cut hair. Diversify my portfolio. So I'm not just, when I'm thinking about streams, y'all, I'm thinking of every possible way that I can make money if one stream dries up. And if anyone knows me, in the beginning of this year and in the beginning of last year, in that first video I told you all about more streams, more ways to generate more income. That's, you know, what we strive for. The more streams of income you have coming into the pot, the better off you'll be. I do custom says Bella Canvas and Supercolor understand the assignment to the fullest, and that's going back to the industry and them listening to what's going on. So with you even saying that, if Bella Canvas is listening to us as crafters, not as major corporations, and they're willing to help and host and be a part of this growing community, don't that kind of mean like we should be right there with Bella Canvases? Now, we just talked all yesterday about the fit, the size of Bella Canvas, how we didn't like it. But if I got somebody in Bella Canvas that's listening to me and they say, okay, well, this man says he's heavy set and the heavy set people aren't liking the way that it hugs their belly. The cuts ain't right on their arm. Let's see if we can make them a relaxed fit or a different sizing shirt. And they're listening. This is not like I'm knocking at the door and I'm just knocking at the door and I'm just knocking at the door and I'm not getting no information because people don't care. Their product is selling the way that it is. These people's product is selling the way that it's supposed to be selling. They're in a multi-millions of dollars. And, you know, in that last interview you just watched, if you did watch it, Bella Canvas is going to pass Gildan. You know why? Gildan don't have to listen. Gildan did set the standard for size shirts. Gildan has an excellent structure that they go by as far as sizing shirts, especially for extra large all the way on up. Their sizes is dead on. But I can't get in contact with Gildan. Gildan is not caring about how we feel. You don't think that Gildan know that all us crafters use their shirts for these baseball teams and all of these family reunions, the birthday parties, the everything? They already know that. And they hear it's a formula that's not broke, so let's not fix it. We don't have to listen. We don't have to, you know, not to say that they're not listening, but as long as I've been in the industry, I ain't seen Gildan make no changes up. Have y'all? They don't have to. They're already multi-cajillionaires. They don't need to. I mean, if they listen, they listen. It's great. If they don't, all well. Bella Canvas. Same goes to them. Millions and millions of cajillions of dollars, right? But they're listening. Their ears is wide open. Well, what can we do to make this better? How can we better suit y'all? How can we better help y'all? That's a company I want to stand behind. Super Color helps you make it. Super Color, your minimum is 20. I don't need 20. It's just too excessive right now. I'm only doing a small daycare. It's about 10 kids in there max. It's actually 8 kids, and on a good day, 10 kids. But it's for the majority of the time, it's 8 kids. All right, so we'll drop the minimum down to 10. You do what? We'll drop the minimum down to 10. For real? Listening to us crafters just say you guys need to lower the minimum? Even though I'm Joe Blow from wherever, you're going to listen to what I'm saying? And then they did. Gang sheets. Everybody from the longest. Gang sheet, gang sheet, gang sheet, gang sheet, gang sheet, gang sheet, gang. I've been doing shirts, y'all, for 3.5 years. I didn't care about a gang sheet. Let's just keep it a band. I don't really buy any of the transfers neither. So I'm going to keep it a band that way as well. I rock with vinyl. But since we're doing gang sheets, we might as well go ahead and try it out. And then when they offered it, listening to the community. I'm trying to stand behind those that stand behind us. If they're not standing behind us, I mean us as crafters, us as people that's actually using the products day in, day out to gain some type of profit, whether you admit to it or not, them companies is going to be there for us in the long run. Some of them aren't. Some of them just aren't. What's going on, Shayna? How are you doing? Hopefully you're having a blessed, productive day and all is going in your favor. I just came in here to talk about, give you guys the update like I've been doing. I've been trying to do them every day. Sometimes my schedule is a little bit hectic and it does not allow me or permit me to come on at a certain time. My time of coming on is anywhere between 6:30 and 7:30, and I try to come on for an hour. As you guys do know, we got picked up by T-Shirt Side Hustle. The first episode has just aired on Stan Banks' channel, The Industry Standard. Please check that out. Tell me your thoughts about it. Some comments like, who else could we interview? What are some of the questions that we might have should have asked? What are some things you would like to see in the future? And things like that. So in the next coming months, the next 2 months, I'm going to say, your boy is about to do a lot of traveling. I'm about to get a lot of footage. One, I'm going to get some footage of the Made to Hustle event on behalf of the squad. So that'll be airing probably on the squad channel and on T-Shirt Side Hustle's channel. It'll be on both. You guys will be actively there with me if you do not make it in person. But if you would like to make it to the Made to Hustle event, please register at madetohustle.live. Do it right now and get the early bird special. After, I believe, the end of this month, them prices are going to go back up. There's even an option there to pay a little bit extra to sit with the people that make the things that you use on a regular. Your heat presses, your vinyls, your t-shirts, etc. So if you would like to attend, that's Made to Hustle. Go to madetohustle.live and register now. Another thing that's coming up is the Impressions Expo. That's in September/October. I'm not sure exactly which the date is, but if you are wanting to go to an impression show in Texas or you're close to Texas, go ahead and register for that now as well too, because the closer it gets to these events, the price goes up. You don't want to be paying extra when you could pay for it cheaply right now. Trust me. Another thing that's about to be going on, I haven't really seen a lot of commercials about it, but I'm about to spill the beans anyway. What is this? The Partner Palooza and Heat Transfer Warehouse. I was a little bit undecided on going, but I think I did lock it in, so I officially might be going. Granted, provided nothing else pops up out of the woodwork that I have to attend, I should be there. Apparel by Mac, we was just talking about you, brother, and the DTF transfers. So, this is like the second to last thing I'm going to speak on. We did approve a sellers group in the Squad Creatives group. If you guys have seen it, I have listed the name of sellers permitted to sell in the group. These people are trusted, dedicated, responsible sellers I can stand on. Once again, if it's something that I can stand on, that I'm backed by, your boy is pretty big over here. I ain't small. You want to see? I'm not a little one. I'm not tiny. I'm not a midget. All right? I ain't small. Not to any, but I'm just saying, if I can stand on it, it's trustworthy. And Mac, Apparel by Mac is on here. He offers the awesome DTF transfers, the ones that we was talking about a little bit earlier. You guys tap in. You need your orders filled, hit up Mac. Also, we got Sunshine Wyndham. She is the glitter authorized dealer in the group. She does the most wonderful combinations of glitters for tumblers, shirts, whatever it is that you need. She has her own little color kiosk going on. Guys, tap in. That's Sunshine Wyndham. Also for graphic design and affinity design, we have Adrena Holland, Miss Holland, aka Honey Seas Crafting. She is our authorized seller in the group of affinity classes and designs. So if you're struggling with logos and you need help in any way, reach out to Adrena. She's in the group. And Miss Holland, if I'm butchering your name, I am so sorry. But that's Honey Seas Crafting, aka it's either Adriana or Adrena Holland. And look, y'all see some of the designs I didn't print it out here. You know what I'm saying? Y'all done seen the vibrant colors that's been popping. Speaking of vibrant colors that's been popping, we also enlisted Chanel Michaels in the Squad Creators group as our dedicated direct-to-film, or not direct-to-film, direct-to-garment, direct-to-film inks. So she actually has the products behind it. And if you would like some or you would need some, head over to the Squad Creator Podcast group or the Squad Creators group. Tap in with Chanel Michaels. Get your sublimation inks. Get your DTF inks. Get you some blanks. She has all the blanks that you could possibly need. The blank substrates that we use and love in this industry. As far as shirts, socks, and a whole list of other things. Last but not least, I have Jason Maycock. If you guys know Jason Maycock, he's dialed in 1,000%. When he does his research, he do his research. He jump right into the research bag and he figures it out. So we enlisted him as a DTF expert in our group to talk about all things direct-to-film or any advice that you guys may need. I don't think I'm missing anybody else off that list. Hopefully I named everybody on that list. And finally, yo, we can only go up from here. If everybody stay consistent in what they doing, we gonna grind out. I can't get to this finally yet. I forgot. Econo transfers. You guys heard me just scream them out to death. They're also in the Squad Creators group. If you need any vinyl and you're in the Squad Creative group, go check out Econo transfers. James is gonna get you right. He gonna get you together. And if you got that little membership, if you sign up for that membership, remember that's 20% off every month. And instead of it being $8, it'll be $6. And you'll be able to get large, huge rolls. 20-inch size rolls. Let me see. 27 by 20-inch size rolls. Apparel by Mac, I'm going to have that video in the squad tonight. I greatly appreciate you, brother. And I greatly appreciate all the hard work, y'all. If you're in the squad, I'm pretty sure you guys see Mac. Because I see Mac. That'd be the first thing I see when I get up is Mac. Like, dang, he done did this. Ooh, that design cold. Fire, fuego. Sheesh. Did he go to sleep last night? You know what I'm talking about? He's in there actually gritting. What's up, Patrice? How you doing? I'm going to have to steal Seek's line. I ain't seen you since Scooby-Doo was a pup. I think he a middle-aged man now. Bald-headed, too. Hopefully all is well. I'm just going over what had happened. Hopefully you guys caught that episode on Stan Banks' channel, okay? It came out, the industry standard, yesterday. The overall look and how it's going and how it's about to change the game, essentially. Now, and finally, there is a lot of podcasts out here, y'all. There is. I'm not going to front and say that there ain't. There is. For every podcast that's out there, I salute and I commend the work that they do because I know the work that they do. But it's just one thing I have to say. It's not the squad. So if you really want that information, tap in with us. We on TSH Network. The first one aired yesterday with Stan Banks, the GOAT himself. And he said pretty much the tone of how the show was going to be coming out. The overall look, the questions that was answered, even the information that he volunteered on his behalf with going out and speaking to companies and traveling and doing all types of stuff that he does. It's jam-packed. I think we got like almost 4 months worth of material. But it only airs once, and that's Wednesday at 10 a.m. I'm going to say Eastern, and probably like 8 a.m. Pacific. I'm not too sure on that. However, I greatly appreciate everybody. Mods dropping links. No one's dropped a link yet. But it's on T-Shirt Side Hustle Network. Let me there we go. So we got the heat coming up. I'm pretty sure y'all got all types of spirit wear stuff going on. You got your little jobs going on. Display it. If you in the Squad Creators group, show us what you're working on. We greatly appreciate everybody that shows their talent. I love to see creators create. You may not be working on a shirt, but that glass you're working on is fire. You might not work on glasses, but the dominoes that you're doing, straight fire. You might not do dominoes, but you know how to embroider a hat like this, and it looks straight fire. Let me see. I always post it in the group because I am curious to see what the world is doing. And through that, I gain inspiration. That's what helps me to fill up and keep going and give my hardest and go extra hard. And not stay stagnant. Liam Yo Burks, how are you doing today? Hopefully all is well. But yeah, so I need to list the shows that I'm going to be at. I'll be in South Carolina sometime this month. Probably the end of this month. I think I'm supposed to go actually Friday to Myrtle Beach. We'll see if I go, if I don't. Just depends on what the work is looking like here. I'll be in Texas, June 25th through the 26th. I may or may not be in California sometime in July. I'm definitely going to be in Fargo in July sometime, in Atlanta City, or Atlanta. Either Decatur or Georgia. I'll be somewhere in Atlanta in July sometime. So your boy is going to be traveling. I got a couple of plans, and that's it. That's all I got for y'all today. I hope y'all have had a blessed, productive day. I hope this was somewhat informal. If you are feeling any part of this content, please hit that super chat up or that thanks button. It greatly helps me to grow. And at the end of the day, that's what we're here for. Barb LaFawn, that is the podcast. Appreciate you, Barb. She dropped a link for you guys that didn't see it. Go ahead and tap that link one time, and it'll take you directly to the state of the industry. The first episode of Squad Creators Podcast on T-Shirt Side Hustle Network, or his channel, however you guys want to call it. I got you on the Grizzly print, my guy. Appreciate you, I do's. I'm going to get that over to you. I want to say tonight, but I'm not too sure. I still got a lot of running to go do. That's happening in ATL in July because I will be there. Oh, no. I'm honored to even have you on my channel, to even grace my presence. I greatly appreciate you, Dims, for sure. ATL is supposed to be it's an impression show of sorts, but it's mainly black for the brothers and sisters. I'm not too sure if I'm still invited to this event or not. I've reached out to the person, and if they're not if they don't respond to me in a timely manner, then you won't see me in Atlanta. However, if they do respond back to me, then you will see me in Atlanta. I'm supposed to cover a show out there for the Squad Creator Podcast. But ATL that's a whole different something else. Now the thing in July is a Partner Palooza. That's in I gotta say in Fargo. It's in Fargo because the only thing I know about Fargo is the TV show on FX. I went last year to Fargo though, so Fargo is Fargo. If you know anything about Fargo, if you don't know anything about Fargo, look it up. My 7720s are holding well with sublimation. I do want the Eco Tank though. Are you going to Fargo? Yes, I'm going to Fargo. It's in the itinerary. It's in the works. Now, that's provided that I don't have to go nowhere else, though. Because I got another opportunity. If that opportunity arises, I might not make it. That is about 2 hours away from you. For real? I'm not too sure. I think it's like the 27th through the 28th, or is it the 26th through the 28th? But as the dates get closer and closer and closer, you guys will know for sure. Yeah, Fargo, North Dakota. Yep. Trying to make sure I didn't miss anybody. I don't think I did. All right. Well, shout out to you, Barb. Appreciate you joining and tapping in with me. Dimps Design, The Educated Natural, I Do's Custom, Leamuel Burks, Apparel by Mac, Terrence Sistrom, Craftable Things. I'll be stopping to pause. Dimps Design, Fine Say Dimps Design, Shayna Kraus, Shayna Kraus, Ginger Snap Decal Design, Sean Clark, Lovely 31 Blueprint. Let me keep going. DJ Robert Willer. For those that have just came in, please, like I said, browse around. And if you're feeling any part of this content, hit the super chat and the super thanks. Appreciate you. That's Sean Clark, DJ Robert Willer, Taryn, Sam Day 44, Marcella's Way. All of y'all, I greatly appreciate y'all coming on and rocking with me for this last hour and 15, 20 minutes. It means the world to me. You know, I come on just to speak to you guys, give you guys an update, kind of hard. Let you know what's kind of going on with my life. Late night crafting with Stacy. Any and everyone that comes on and, you know, show support, either asking questions or trying to engage with me in either form or fashion. The Dainty Do will greatly appreciate you as well. Beth _ faithful _ heart, appreciate you. Let me see. Is there anybody else I'm missing? I'm going to make sure I shout out all my peoples. PM St. Louis, appreciate you coming in here rocking with me. Everybody. It's like, you know, when we get together, it's one big party, one big conversation, and one big family meeting. So I bring y'all as much as I can, as far as I can, or as I'm able to bring to you. And I try to speak to y'all and let y'all know. That way ain't nobody behind closed doors, ain't nobody pulling no wool over nobody's eyes, and everybody know what is going on. Once again, go check out The State of the Industry, airing right now on Stan Banks' TSH Network. It's the very first episode. What more can I say? But it's beautiful outside, y'all. I got some moves to make. I got videos to record. Y'all have a blessed one. And I will see you tomorrow. Peace.